Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of City Skylines in our beautiful city. I'm sorry this episode is so late, but recently I got hooked to Oxygen Not Included again. I just love this game and I decided to enjoy that one a little bit. I've already played it on the channel quite a while ago and it didn't run well, but just out of curiosity because I'm gonna play it. Whether or not I intend to put it on the channel. Would you be interested in an Oxygen Not Included playthrough? Kind of similar to Astroneer, so we're gonna go through the content very quickly. Also, since I've relaxed a little bit, I didn't get to answer a lot of comments in the past few days. I'm gonna catch up with you, don't worry. Alright, it's time to tend to our new district. The kind of overall theme of this is gonna be a lot of bridges, overpasses, tunnels and stuff like that. I want this district to feel completely different to the ones we already have. We're already starting with an elevated metro line, so I'm actually gonna just keep it elevated. Let's actually decide for a location. Possibly nearby the stadium would be the best decision. So we're gonna drag a road with just a slight bend and then we want to set up another elevated metro station. Now thinking about this, maybe there is a hub that I could use. Train metro. This is actually, this is absolutely perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy right here. This is gonna be an elevated road, so we can continue with a large road. A simple 4-lane road with trees, and we're gonna take a little bend here towards the end, and then maybe we can make a nice beach area as well. We're also going to continue into the other direction and eventually this is going to continue even further. Now, hold on. We have a passenger train line at this point. Do we have another one? Is this? No, this is a cargo station. So eventually I also want to hook up the hub to this location, but for the time being we're just going to expand this train track. Let's go ahead and unlock this tile. I'm going to need that. And I guess we just want to bend this with the road, if I can manage. That's actually not too bad. We then want to go ahead and hook it up with this guy. Let's see. Good enough for now, I would say. This also means we want to expand the line to go all the way to this new station. Want to add 2 more stops right here. And now we need to check. That's train line 3. Was that 8 stops? Yeah, let's go with about 5 vehicles and see if it's going to be enough. And then, as I said, we're going to have a secondary connection to the train hub. The metro line is going to unnecessarily cross the road, just for the looks. And hold on, how do I attach the metro? Does it even have... Wait, train metro hub. I see, the train is right here and the metro is on the other side. Okay, all good, all good. I'm going all the way over to maybe here with the metro line and I want to go down at this point as well. Hold on, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to have a little curve right there and I also wanted this to be a really nice slope. We're going to have an above ground metro station somewhere here, but that is totally the wrong orientation. Needs to look this way. Okay, that's probably going to be good. Just a little adjustment and we should be able to connect that. Great. The road right here is going to continue straight, then branching off with a little curve beneath the metro, and then finally we're going to loop back into the station. This metro line could then continue into the next district as well. Actually, thinking about it, we might already want to prepare it at least. There we go. This also means we can finally reconnect the metro right there and we can set up the station. So I want to drag this thingy-mabob all the way to over here. We want to add 2 more stations here and then finally 2 more stations right there. Okay, let's check out the line. Hub to space elevator, 8 stops currently, and how many vehicles? 13 it wants. Let's go with 10, I think that's safer. All the utilities are in place, we can technically unpause the game as we keep building. Well, one thing that's for sure, we definitely want more roads in the joint. Now, this could be a problem as I am gonna have to add some intersections here. I wonder, what if I did something like that and then just adjusted it? Hang on, give me a second. Just move this slightly, connect you up. Okay, we're getting closer. Yeah, really meant it serious with the over and underpass theme. Though there's another possibility I wanted to try out for ages but always forget to. And that is lowering these guys so we can actually bridge over them. Now, this might be a little bit too close for comfort. I want this to slope really gently. So something like that might already be enough to bridge over if we do it intelligently. I mean, I could just do that, then bring this over and lower it down. And then we keep a road along the rail. Ooh, that's a little bit of a sharp edge there. Come a tad further. Okay, that seems to be fine. Yeah, there we go. Definitely an improvement in my book. So I think I'm just gonna do that with the entirety of the metro rail. I mean, it's neat. Something else for a change. We're also gonna keep going with the road right here. And at this point, we're actually gonna use the same track. So we're gonna have all of these metro canals through the district. And just at the very end here, we wanna make it slope up again. Okay, nice. Let's create a few of these bridges if we can. One here, another one there, potentially one like so. That's gonna continue across the road. And now basically if we can, we just wanna connect all of these. Is this on the ground? You definitely still need to come down, but not too much. We don't wanna disturb the road. And then last but not least, also get you hooked up. Great. The road pattern inside of this little area can be more or less arbitrary. You know, as long as it has a nice flow to it, I'm actually happy. Get these connected as well. Great. I'm gonna need another road. Let's see. Let's actually drag one along the metro. Gonna branch off from this in order to wrap up this area. The rest we leave for decorations. This one here could be a nice little park. Let's actually make this very tiny. Something like that. So this is gonna be a park. Fill this up with some more zonable material. Okay, and what are we gonna do with this? This could be interesting. Not sure yet. I'm gonna have to give this some thought. So far so good. We have a nice road pattern. We can keep going with this for a little bit in order to connect up these. We're also gonna keep going here a little bit in order to wrap this up. Maybe we'll have to smooth out this road a little bit. Let's see, is that gonna work? Slope? Oh, perfect. Because now I can keep going here without making any weird connection. I say as I make the weirdest connection of them all. I'm also just gonna grab all of the trees and push them aside. Yes, that's actually really good. I'm really happy with that so far. We have everything covered in terms of utilities. What else is there to do? I guess we can get things started a little bit to make this more interesting. Let's do high density for this. This is gonna be all shopping. We're also gonna have some shopping near the train station, obviously. Maybe not here, I'm gonna continue this road. And then we're gonna start our high density area in this place. This all can be high density residential. We're also gonna do a large portion over here. And then, yeah, there's still this place. But I'm still not sure what I wanna do with that. I wanna kind of keep this touristy as much as possible. Anyways, another very important connection I'm gonna have to make is right here. So we'll also have to lower the train tracks. You get down a little bit, you get down a little bit. We'll have to do some adjustments later on when we get to the detailing part, but let's first of all try to connect this. I'm also gonna want a walking path here along the stadium, and we actually want it to continue to here. Now in the future there is the train track in the way, so I'll have to give this some space. This road here is gonna continue elevated until we go down approximately here. Now obviously we want to do this a little bit nicer, so a slope tool help me out here. Near the stadium I would like to see some parking spaces. Now I'm gonna attempt to make the squares where I can place the parking a little bit better. Okay, that actually seems good enough. I'm gonna take that and get a second one in the joint, and I totally forgot I can just use the move it mod to move them wherever I want them. We're gonna let the game run a little bit and see how stuff develops, kind of judge what's going wrong. Alrighty, I let the game run for a little while and everything seems to be good so far. So now we should go ahead and place down a bunch of services. This entire district is definitely gonna need a hospital. I kind of want this guy right here. Right across the hospital we'll also find elder care. That's good. Cemetery. Let's do a bunch of crematoriums. One here, another one there. We'll wait and see if we need more. Sauna. We definitely want a sauna in the joint, that's for sure. Then a child healthcare center right next to the crematorium in case something goes wrong there. We're also gonna add a large fire station right next to the metro station here. We'll need to have a pathway here, actually a walking pathway, but more to that later. Let's get the fire watch in the joint as well. There you go, guys. What other services do we need? Police. Also a large police headquarters. This district is gonna be quite large. Man, I hate when that happens with the camera. Anyways, a large police department is gonna go right there in the corner. Well, in terms of education, we definitely need a school and a high school. I want the high school to be at the main road here. Right here is actually not too bad. University, we don't need that. Public library would be nice to have one. So a library right here along the metro road. Good. We're also gonna add a community school. We're gonna need more of these schools anyways. And we're gonna leave it at the high school. Okay, unpause again. That should have made a whole bunch of people happy. Maybe they're gonna upgrade immediately. Who knows? Let's keep zoning. Let's keep freaking zoning. Let me see. This is gonna be residential. Residential here as well. We're gonna have some offices as a buffer zone between shopping and residential. All of this, in my opinion, can be residential as well. Yes, let's just do the entirety of it. Maybe we'll have to bulldoze a bunch in order to set up more parks. Oh, speaking of parks, I didn't mean to zone this entire area. Let's actually set up the park gate so I remember it. It's gonna be a city park, and we're gonna have a simple main gate here and maybe a side gate here on the other side if it allows. Oh no, I can't do that. Of course, I almost forgot to designate the park area. How silly. Might at least want to set up a couple of pathways because at the moment it kind of looks pathetic. Also, we should have another side gate right there, possibly. Is there a pillar? Nope. Lucky for us, we can just go ahead and connect this as well. Great. Add another path here and one more like so. And this should be enough to get all the necessary items in. Cafe and some park info booth. We have a nice little chessboard. We can do some gazebos as usual. Yeah, you might notice I'm not gonna put too much effort in this park. This is just a little side gig we'll have going on. With that, we already have a little bit of the decor out of the way. Maybe this is not even gonna be a park I'm leveling up all the way to the max, but it's definitely gonna have some more decorations. By the way, let me know what you want to see in this little part. I want to decide for myself what I want to do with this one, but I just cannot think about anything that... You know, this needs to be spectacular here for some reason. Yeah, one question though. Could we continue the road? I think that makes sense. Add another connection. I mean, sure, these bastards are not necessarily gonna be very happy. I might have to change that, but I do like the fact that we have the above ground metro. I'm not even sure why they introduced that. I mean, we could just do an above ground tram. I don't see the difference. Maybe the metros are a little bit faster, but then again, an above ground metro is essentially a train. It's coming along, everyone has the power again. They were complaining just a minute ago. Okay, let's have a look at some overlays here. First of all, park. Yes, everyone is absolutely happy in terms of parks. We have the basic public transport in the joint. We have schools, high schools, well, university. They all need education still on all levels. Makes me so sad sometimes. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy. I think we can just let this go for a little bit. Looks like we have a little bit of a leakage here. Oh my gosh, this is just overflowing. Let me redo this train track very briefly. We're just gonna avoid this region altogether. Let's see, go around that. Yes, yes, yes. It's no concern of ours at the moment. What was my concern, however, is another metro line. We do have a metro line here. Let me see, could we get another one across it? Like, I would love to be able to connect the two stadiums. So we'll have another metro line and we are gonna grab that here. We somehow want to end up there on the other side of the river. Let's see if we can accomplish that. I want to take a little curve and of course we have to cross a dozen canals. Yeah, we just have to go down far enough. I think I actually just managed without too many issues. For now, I'm gonna do this simple, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change it later on. But I just wanna go ahead and connect this as soon as possible. Actually, thinking about this, let me go above ground at this point. And then we go over. Just ignore this. I know it does look ugly. However, it is gonna function. I want to drag over my current stop all the way to here. So this is now going into the new district and we can add 2 more stops. And stop. Okay, I think that worked. So Hub Space Elevator now has 10 stops and we're gonna leave it at 10 vehicles. I'm not sure why they always exaggerate. Okay, great. I feel much better about this. Currently in terms of public transport, almost 6,000 people are using the public transport and we have 15,000 vehicles in total. So that means we can still keep going with the city without it breaking down. Well, you know, apart from the occasional burning everything down to the ground. Great, I would say we can keep going with the district. There is still a lot of work we also have to do with the dam. We'll have to think about that. Jeez, there's still so much stuff to do. I hope you're enjoying the ride. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye-bye.